Women who feel stuck and want more, this is not just another event. This is a breakthrough room. Join me in Atlanta for the transformation.
And it's called From Surviving to Thriving, and which is an excellent topic. And so we're going to be hosting this event May 2nd right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and at the Omenala Afrocentric Griot Teaching Machine here in the West End. And so Sister Carla has really brought so many pieces together, for this particular event. She's got people flying in from different states and cities to be a part of the event. And we just want to let her know, to show her that we love her and we appreciate you for taking the time to come to Georgia and, show your love and bring together sisters and brothers, because a couple of people had said, well, why is it you have knowledge on there as a person to speak at a women's conference? And so, like I explained to them, I don't separate people. I don't make people compete against each other. We're doing a women's conference, but I know the brothers have something that they can bring to this conference as well. And we have to work together side by side and not be individualized. So if there's a brothers conference that's going to take place, of course, we're going to be there to support and help the brothers out. And so, but I just want to thank you, Carla, for taking your time to come to Atlanta. And
Hey, Nation. Welcome to Carla's channel, another episode of Heart to Heart Inspiration Podcast. I am your host, Carla J, the Queen of Inspiration, and I have a very special episode for you today. We are talking to the dynamic speakers for the May 2nd From Surviving to Thriving Women's Conference in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yay.
And just in case you hear anything in the background, today is the day that the Atlanta Hawks are playing. So, you might hear the little band in the background or something. So I just want to give you a heads up. But we have some dynamic people today that I want to introduce you all to, because we are inviting everyone out, whether you live in Atlanta, the surrounding area of Atlanta, or somewhere else, and you want to travel to Atlanta for this powerful event. You're going to be inspired and transformed. And this is not just another motivational event. We are actually going to be getting down and dirty and talking about some things that are holding us back and how we can thrive. So with no further ado, let me introduce some of the panel today. We have Dale Heinzman, we have Chocolate Ty, and we have Knowledge Born. And you can't see her face, but she's in there. We have Shelly. So we are all going to be speakers. They are awesome pillars in the community already in Atlanta, and you probably know them already. So we want you to come out and enjoy, fellowship, network, and get some transformation in too. So we're going to talk to Chocolate Ty, and he's going to tell us all about what he does and what he's going to be doing at the event.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter, opened up for a lot of artists that we normally listen to on a daily. The way I came about in this event, just to with the way we've been communicating for a while, but I never thought it would be something at this level of event where we would finally say. She said, "Well, I want you to be a part of the next event." So to see the Malcolm Jamal Warner at Ponce and be a part of that in the community, and it was a very, very moment. But we're here now, So I just love that to be a part of something like at this magnitude is beautiful, It's hard to speak on. Brother Knowledge know what I'm talking about, because I've been knowing this brother, but just the whole movement of what we do is bigger than us, and just to be a part of this, I wouldn't take it no other way.
And you talked about Malcolm Jamal Warner. What was that like? And to see all this coming to fruition, like carrying this legacy on.
It was, poet wise and what he stood for and how he moved in the movement of us as a folks, it was very, very powerful. Like just to move and see his legacy of what he put in, the work that he put in, and to see everyone at one time for something that he really always wanted to do as far as when it comes to the poetry, and to see all the poetess and poets on stage at one time. And it was like It was like a homecoming, like I just had through seeing it when he was at Apache's. And then that took me back. But I wasn't even a part of that. I was just in the audience. And now I'm performing at it for the legacy of it. So very powerful. Very powerful.
Very powerful. And you bringing that energy to the women's conference. And
I wrote a special song for this conference.
oh, so
Yes,
we in a
that's
special
what's up.
treat.
Yeah,
I
this
look forward to hearing that.
this is very exclusive. It's never been performed before. It's like somebody can never say, "Oh, you did it at your last show." No, 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 no. This one right here, this is something very, very special. And I sung this at one time for some special folks by trying it out for my Kisi Mandela on a like an international greeting meeting dinner type. This is gonna be the first time it's gonna be performed at this level. I just want to keep it real, real.
That is awesome.
I don't know how I want to do it though. I'm thinking about because the band is playing on in down the line, but I'm thinking about just bringing my acoustic player and I might play a little something myself while I'm singing this to make it even more special. So I don't really know yet, but it's gonna be special.
It is. I already feel it because I feel it. I feel it in your spirit already. You all got to come out, and we're gonna go to Dale. Dale, tell us a little bit about you and what you're gonna be doing.
Well, I'm just me. I'm a assistant pastor at a church, and I love singing. I love music. I can just about imitate anybody. But met Nisa. That's what I call her Miss Robinson. But I met her on the job, and always would record something and give it to her. And she would always want to be my manager. And I don't always sing gospel. Let me put that out there, because sometimes I go way back, like Sam Cooke, Chris Redden. I go way back. This is a very good thing that she's doing because women need to know. They need to know where they get their strength from. Because if you don't know where you get your strength from, then you'll rely on strength from anybody. And everybody's strength is not for you. It was designed for them. So you have to know without a shadow of a doubt who empowers you, who gives you that thrive, who make it where you can go that extra mile. And don't take it wrong. It's not yourself. It's never you because we're all connected to someone who's a lot greater than us. And we have to acknowledge him. Even in our weakest points, we have to acknowledge him and we have to appreciate and acknowledge him even more when he give us that strength to get up and get that goal that we need. Because in this world, if you ain't going, you getting left behind.
That's true. That is so
So
true.
that's basically what I want to do. I might, say a couple of things in between songs, but most of the songs are going to be very uplifting, spiritually and physically. It's going to be very uplifting because in these days, not only for women, but for men, period. That's what we need. We need to be uplifted, especially during these times of uncertainty when it seems like everything is going high, except the morale of people. So it's not up to the White House. It's not up to nobody else's house, but it's up to us to empower and uplift one another. And I heard my sister say that we do need one another. It's a women's conference, but we do need one another because men know what they expect from women and women know what they expect from men because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it was created to be. So we need one another, but we can't be an island thinking that we can do it on our own power because we were all made to help one another. And that's me.
Yep. It's so true. It's so much happening in the world today. Every day I look at the news or see something, it's some type of violence, and we do need one another, encouragement and empowerment. And you can't see her face, but Sister Shelley, I said sister because we have become sisters through this process.
I say, absolutely, absolutely, Carla. Hello, everyone. My name is Shelly Amonset. Well, my name is Marcia Harris, but everyone calls me Shelly Amonset. I have been in the community for about 7+ years. I'm a creator of natural products for the body, for healing, to smell good, to nurture your skin. I'm also an author, a new and recent author. I wrote a book in November. is actually a self-love journal. So I will be speaking on self-love and self-care and the importance of self-care and how the two always go together no matter what, you know. When you look good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So if you are constantly caring for yourself, you're gonna love yourself. You're gonna find more ways to be in strategic ways in loving yourself, you know? And it's not just all about the the nurturing of your skin and smelling good. It's also about your mental and, just setting healthy boundaries. So I'll be speaking on a lot of that. I will also be vending. I'll have my books available as well as my products. And I'll speak on my products and I've been making the products since like 2016. So I've
You
been in
hand
business
make them,
about
right?
10 years.
You hand make them, right?
Yes, I make everything myself.
Mm.
Everything is made myself from body butters to beard moisturizers for men, cologne sprays for men, perfume for women, sugar scrubs. I even treat eczema. I have antifungal creams and oils for people who suffer from, like extra, like dandruff, like really bad dandruff or some kind of fungal issue. I
Yeah.
treat that. I do uh, detox bath salts, therapeutic bath salts, so I'm really, I'm very intentional about what I do. So it's not just because I want, people to smell good, but because, it's the reason why our people have skin issues are
Mm.
because we are not using the right things on our skin. And that
Mm.
was one of the reasons why I decided to do this because shea butter is made for us by us. You know what I'm saying? They make it in the motherland to nurture our skin, our black skin, our melanin. It nurtures our melanin. So I use a lot of shea butter. I use a lot of natural ingredients, sunflower oil, safflower oil, jojoba. I use a lot of stuff like that. And I use, Himalayan sea salts and botanicals, rose petals, calendula. I use a lot of different things, and I'll speak a lot on that at the conference.
Nice, nice. You got those healing hands. All right now.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love it, and I can't wait to smell it. Because you talked about some of your scents and everything, but you also got an award recently, and that's awesome. You are dynamic, and the community has recognized you. And I don't know if you want to give a shout out right now, if you want to
Yeah,
wait.
can yeah, and it was and it was crazy about that award. It was so unexpected. It was a this was an event, the first time I ever did this event. It was the Seniorpreneur Expo, and it was a line dance conference. So they had all of these different line dance groups and organizations from all over the country, and then they had like a seniorpreneur expo. So it was a lot of seniors, people there. I'm a senior, I'm 57. There were a lot of senior vendors there, people 55 and older, and they gave an award to the seniorpreneur of the event, and it happened to be me, and I didn't even know I was getting the award.
Congratulations. That's also encouragement, because sometimes I know even for myself, the older you get, you're like, am I still relevant? Is this just for young folks?
Absolutely, there's a place for us out here, us seniors.
That's right.
We
Right.
can
Straight
still make a
energy.
difference, we can still make a difference out here in
That's
these
right.
streets.
Yes, yes. I love that and I can't wait. And then we have Knowledge Born 7.
Peace, family, peace. My name is Knowledge Born 7, 360 degrees of the cipher. A lot of my studies come from ancient Kemet, dealing with ancient information. And pretty much I'm going to be speaking on how to balance the energy between male and female. And not just that, I'm going to be speaking about certain rituals that they did in ancient Kemet that help also to balance the energy and dealing with the female energy as well as the female principle as well. So, be prepared for that. And I think Sister Nisa asked me to do a poem as well. I would do that as well too. But yeah, looking forward to the event and just to see what's going to happen.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I didn't know that that was about balancing that energy. We were just talking about that, balancing the energy between the man and the woman. And Sister Nisa, she she made a statement earlier, and she said that it's a women's conference, but we need one another. So if your significant other, or we have to have men involved, it's all about that energy and support of one another. And I like that you talked about that. I think that's important. You all been doing this for a while.
Yeah, community work. I started a long time ago. The second time I came to Georgia was probably around 2014. I started studying commerce. I started helping people with foreclosures, criminal cases, as well as with people who were dealing with other civil issues. So I was just helping people on the back end and ended up getting pushed to the front end. And I started being more involved that way. But a lot of community work, a lot of feeding the homeless, a lot of mentoring. I have a lot of books, a lot of digital books as well too. So I don't sell my books. If someone wants a book, I give it to them. So I'm always passing information. I don't gatekeep because it's all of the information is for us to learn. You know, as melanated men and women, we do have to understand that we are here to embrace each other, embrace the planet, and move on to the next journey.
Wow, I like that. That's
Sure.
powerful. Very powerful. Well, I'm definitely excited. Carla J, and I'm not from Atlanta. I am from Chicago.
Good city.
Yeah, I got family from Chicago too as well, on South Side, 6, 7 and Prairie.
All right.
My brother was raised in Chicago.
Okay. Yes, yes. That's around my same stomping grounds over there. And Chicago is my home. I am in Vegas, but Chicago is my home. Born and raised there. I've helped people with my background to help transform their lives and families. That's my specialty. That's what I love doing. I love raising the spirit in people, how to raise awareness and love and conquering things that hurt you and it's keeping you down. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody and talking with everybody. I want to say thank you to the Amina Museum founder and organizers, Mr. Kevin Williams and Adrian Williams, his wife, and honor to his mother, the founder, and to everyone who's going to be there.
I just want to say it's truly a blessing to be in the same room with everybody at one time, and our ancestors is really like taking heed. We up the bat. That's all I can say. Let's do this and take it to the next level. I don't really like to do a lot of talking because I like to sing and play instruments and do what I do, but this is going to be a very, very special moment, though. Very special moment.
I feel it. I feel it.
Very excited as well, and I look forward to meeting everyone. Me and Knowledge, we go back like, a snotty nose and ashy elbows, okay? Me and Knowledge were business partners for a while, so we know each other very well. And he's a great speaker, a great poet, and a wealth of information. So I look forward to seeing everybody, do their thing and just grace the people with their love and talent.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see you all. It's going to be my first time in Atlanta, like really getting there and seeing things. My husband is coming with me, my mom and dad. Got some family members from Georgia that's driving out from where they live in the surrounding area. Some more people who said they are coming. So just hoping that everything works out well and they're able to make it. Everybody who's meant to be there will be there.
Absolutely.
And we'll go for it. Heart Nation, join us on May 2nd in the Atlanta room, Omenala Griot African Museum. And is that the West End? Is that considered the West
Yeah.
End?
Yeah.
The West End, y'all. The West End. We say West Side, South Side in Chicago. So I don't know how y'all say it in Atlanta.
It's just the West End.
Historical West End.
Yeah, absolutely. It's historical. All of the HBCUs are over there.
Okay, all right. Spelman,
Morris Brown.
Now I get to do a little sightseeing. Everybody come on out, tell your friends and family, your church members, everybody. Let's have a great time, a great fellowship.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.